Hi, Cancer. How are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week, we're looking at a few things actually. We're looking at relationships, whether that be platonic or romantic. I'm also drawing cards for career and finances, as well as a couple of cards for health as well. Okay, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I super appreciate that, guys. It really helps the channel grow. But also leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading, hopefully drawing that competition soon. So make sure you enter now. This week we are using, while we're looking at relationships, we are using the Yin Yang Oracle as well as the Blackbird Lenormand. When we move over into career and finances, I have the Soul's Journey lesson cards as well as the Jelly Bean Lenormand. And then when we grab a couple of cards for health, we are using the Earthbound Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you today, Cancer. Starting off with relationships, like I said, platonic, friends and family, or sometimes we're seeing love relationships as well. So we'll see what wants to come out for Cancer and relationships. Okay, Cancer and relationships. What's going on for Cancer and relationships? Just had half the deck fall. There's like way too many cards, so I'll just shuffle those back in. Cancer and relationships. Unless there's a lot going on for you, Cancer. That might be the case, I feel, for some of you. And just one more, please. I'm getting one more. Cancer and relationships, please. Those two aren't giving me much energy. Oh, interesting. Okay, firstly we have the Divine Timing card. That's all about trust. Trusting and having faith that the relationships that you want to grow and improve and expand, that they will, and trusting that the relationships that you want in your life that you may not already have, that they will come into your life when the time is right. Okay, that's all about trusting in the divine, trusting that the timing will be right when it's right. Releasing control to the universe a little bit here when it comes to the way things are happening for you with relationships. I've also got here party and external. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff going on around you. That's, it definitely is, for some of you, it definitely is, that party energy where you're in, but I'm also getting that it's kind of separate to you completely, very external to you here, Cancer. You may feel, I'm just getting this energy that you may be feeling like, everyone around you is having a party of it, that everyone around you is, enjoying themselves and having fun with their relationships. And, it's a big party for everyone except for Cancer. It feels as though you're kind of sitting here in the middle, kind of going, it's that energy of feeling lonely in a crowd is what I'm getting from that. That there might be a lot going on around you, and you're kind of observing a lot of, busyness and active behaviors, in all the people around you. Like, I kind of keep getting this energy of, that everyone that you do have close relationships with, they just may be really busy, and you're kind of just sitting back watching, oh, this person's going off and doing that and this and that and this, and I'm sitting here waiting for someone to come spend time with me. Like, they may just be very busy, but like, once again, trust that divine timing, that maybe the time is right for you to be sitting and just observing other people's lives at this time, and trust that your time will come as well. But we do also have the alchemy card, which is your ancestor guides. So I feel like that may be why you're kind of sitting off in the corner of this party, Cancer. You seem to be focusing on your relationship with yourself and trying to, transform your relationship with yourself at the moment. Seems to be a little bit more important to you than other relationships in your life. I'm kind of picking up this energy of you sitting by yourself and focusing on yourself and just watching everything happening all around you and feeling a little bit separate from the crowd at the moment. But we'll have a look with the lenormand as well. Cancer. Cancer and relationships. What's going on for Cancer with relationships, please? Why is this important for Cancer to know about relationships? Why is this important for Cancer to... Okay, and do you have any suggestions for Cancer then? Any suggestions for Cancer with relationships, please? Yeah, once again, I'm just getting you focusing on yourself at the moment, Cancer. And it's the right time for that. It's time for you to be focusing on, turning yourself into the gold that you want to see. We do see them coming out first. So you are, you are focused. I feel as though there's a little bit of this comparison energy where you're looking at others and going, why did they get this? Why is it all them, them, them? Why not me, me, me? I kind of feel as though once again, you're sitting in the corner of that party just watching everyone else having fun, but you're not actually involving yourself. You're keeping yourself separate and you're just observing other people, partying on and you're just sitting there allowing that to be external to you. You're not actually getting involved and enjoying that party as well. Because we do see you here. You're sitting here with the house and the tower. Okay, so these these are both, building cards. You're a building. You're not a building, but the house and the tower. Neither of those move. They're very solid. They're in that one place. This is you sitting in that corner. The tower is about solitude, and you're quite secure staying at home and sitting in your tower and keeping yourself separate from the party at the moment. The house is all about security and stability, and that's what feels stable to you right now. That there's a reason that you're separate, even though you feel as though there's this big energy of you watching everyone around you having fun, partying, living life. You're actually more than happy to sit over here in your tower and watch rather than get involved. You are, spending some time to yourself, spending some time, being your own house, keeping in your own little bubble here. Quite secure and stable, just doing that. You're trying to just find that, for some of you, you may just be trying to find your inner stability before you're ready to sort of venture out of that tower. The reason I feel as though for a lot of you, this is you trying to find your stability is not only are we seeing that alchemy ancestor guides card where, it is that inkling of, just focusing on, yourself and developing a better relationship with yourself at the moment. We do have the moon clarifying that energy of the house and the tower there, which talks about, your emotions and your intuition. Your intuition's telling you, don't bother going out of the house. You need to sit by yourself and focus on you and building that relationship with yourself. Your emotions may be a little bit haywire, so you are just sort of trying to stabilize yourself emotionally. And it seems to be the right thing for you. It's divine. It's all happening in divine timing here. Divine timing coming through as your first card is very strong for you at the moment. Everything happening exactly as it should be for you. The other card we're seeing here, we have the dog. Okay, so when I kind of ask for, suggestions, advice for you, this is the card of friendship. This is you being your own friend first. Just focusing on loyalty to yourself first and foremost, having some understanding and compassion, learning how to be your own companion. Okay, so once again, we're just seeing a very, it's not in a bad way, but very self-involved relationship at the moment. It's all about deepening that relationship with yourself, and getting to the point where you feel as though you can go back out into the world again. Okay, so yeah, there you go. But we'll move over to career and finances. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. So if you're someone who is, very muchly very sociable, very out and about, and you have been sort of feeling as though you're alone in a crowded room, maybe that's why. Maybe you do need to spend some more time by yourself and work on your own relationship and just get more comfortable just being by yourself and being with yourself and, being loyal to yourself as well. So, but okay. Career and finances. Career and finances for Cancer. What's going on for Cancer with career and finances? Oh, Cancer. No wonder you're not worried about all this partying, because you're just building your own abundance and success here. We have abundance and success both coming out, which amazing for your career and finances. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So, really focusing on your money at the moment, I feel, Cancer. And success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So there is this aspect of that linking back to the spending time with yourself. That the greater goal is to love yourself, and have success, and with being comfortable with yourself and loving yourself, and that actually helping you create further success and abundance in your work and your finances here. So, but seeing both abundance and success for career and finances, like, I don't even know if I even need to delve into the lenormand. That's amazing. Like, I love that for you. Okay, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer with career and finances? We have the tower again. Okay, so we're doubling up on that tower energy. So yeah, definitely needing to take that time in solitude to really, build stronger foundations within your career and your finances. So focusing on building your finances rather than worrying too much about other aspects of your life at the moment. Spending time by yourself is working in your favor. It's giving you this opportunity to really focus on building your career and your financial status at the moment. So, working in your favor here. We also have the clover and then the clouds. Okay, so this is kind of coming through. The clover is very, very good to see when we are talking about finances, because it does talk about good fortune. Pick a four-leaf clover and you'll have good luck. So it is very lucky energy that you've got a lot of good luck around you with your career and finances at the moment. But with the clouds here, there is a side note. The clouds is all about the way that you're thinking about things, thinking things through very rationally and logically. And the clover can talk about risks and gambling and investments. So like financial risks that you may be thinking about taking. A lot of the time it talks about stocks and investments. This is kind of letting you know, make sure you are thinking that through very rationally and logically, that you're not indulging in any impulsive risk taking behavior with your finances, that you're actually thinking it through before you jump in to any risky behavior, any impulsive behavior with your finances, or investments, stocks, that kind of thing, that making sure you are really thinking it through the whole way through, and not actually jumping into any risks unless there's a high potential success rate. With the clover there, you can take a bit of a risk, but only if you've thought it out, only if it's been a well thought, a strategic risk. All right, so you're really thinking it through. Is this really worth the risk? If your answer is yes, go right ahead. If not, hold off. All right. So that's kind of what I'm getting for that. So relatively straightforward for you today so far, Cancer, but we will grab a couple of cards for health as well. I do just want to say I am not a health, I'm not a medical practitioner. I am not a health advisor, anything like that. These are just readings for fun. So, please, if you don't take anything on board as gospel, definitely not. A lot of readers steer clear of talking about health in general, but I try not to say anything too out there when it comes to things like that, because I am not a doctor. All right, so if you don't want to talk about health, that's fine. You're more than welcome to click off now. But I am going to draw you 2 cards for health, and we'll see what comes out for you here, Cancer. Health for Cancer. Health for our Cancers, please. Transformation. I am hearing that I am hearing here straight away with this transformation energy. I normally don't get this from this, but I'm actually getting this intuitively that for someone, if you have noticed that there is like a mole that has transformed and changed, please go and get that checked out. I am getting that. Okay, that's for someone specifically that you have already noticed. It's been transforming, that it's transformed and it's changed, and I feel as though you need to go and get that checked, please. The transformation energy, it is, the caterpillar, the chrysalis, the butterfly energy. I feel as though this is your mental transformation. This is your mental health coming through here. And this is going back once again to that spending some time by yourself, using that power of the alchemy to, really transform your relationship with yourself. And you definitely have success here. It's a process, but you're going to get there, okay? Your mental health is going to transform from, where it may have been in the past, all right? We also have simplicity. I am hearing keep it simple, stupid. That phrase, keep it simple, stupid. Don't overthink things. The simplest explanation is probably the right explanation. So if you're seeing something health-wise, don't go Google doctor searching, because it's the simple answer. If you're worried about something, go and get it checked. But simplicity. There's nothing convoluted. It sounds ridiculous, but because I'm just picking up here that there's someone who's, that they may have a tendency to be a bit of a hypochondriac, where you have something happen and all of a sudden you're going down this wormhole and fit like this rabbit hole, and you start thinking the worst case scenarios. But no, okay, don't do that. The simple answer is probably the most likely here for you, Cancer. Keeping it simple. There's no need to go down these big rabbit holes. It may, I'm sick because I'm seeing someone that, once again with the mole examples, I'm seeing someone who's like, oh my gosh, I've got this mole. It's just appeared overnight on my cheek. Oh, I freak out. I need to Google. What's going on? And you're Googling and you're like, oh, what if it's this? What if it's that? What if it's this? This is, and you're jumping to the worst case scenarios. And then, like 2 seconds later, you're like, oh, it's a piece of chocolate. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So don't jump to conclusions. Don't allow yourself to jump to the most negative conclusions, because the simple answer is probably the correct one, when it comes to health stuff for you at the moment, Cancer. Okay, some of you, I am getting that, stop being so elaborate with your diet. I am hearing that as well. If you're someone who is very, very elaborate with the way that you eat, I don't know what that means. I don't know exactly what that means, but if that resonates for you and you feel as though you're somebody who eats very elaborately, I don't get it. Once again, I don't get it, but it's like, no, you just need to simplify. So if you're someone who is like so maybe it's something along the lines of like, if you cook yourself very elaborate meals where you're like, I've got to have one thing from each food group, and I've got to have this and that and this and that, and 20 different ingredients. No, just have a bowl of rice or something, guys. It's simplicity. You need to get to simplicity is the best for you at the moment. Okay, so like I said, that doesn't make sense to me, but that's what we've got. You're more than welcome to check your other placements as well. Make sure you do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading, and hopefully I will see you all again very soon.